This is the JLG J1250AJPS articulated boom. Those who intend to use any machine with characteristics of weight, height, width, length or complexity which differ significantly to the training they have received should ensure that they receive a familiarisation to cover the differences. It is the employer's responsibility to ensure that all operators using equipment are adequately trained and familiarised to comply with current health and safety legislation. Machine-specific familiarisation should follow on from basic training and cover the manufacturer's instructions and warnings, features of the specific model, control functions, safety devices and emergency lowering procedures. All of the above are to be found in the operator's manual supplied with the machine. Maximum capacity in the platform: unrestricted 230 kg, restricted 450 kg. Maximum vertical platform height is 38.1 metres or 125 foot. Maximum horizontal platform reach unrestricted is 19.3 metres or 63 foot 2 inches. Maximum horizontal platform reach when restricted is 16.2 metres or 53 foot 2 inches. The up and over height of the machine is 18.5 metres or 60 foot 7 inches. The main boom range when at the maximum up and over is between 75 degrees and 55 degrees. The boom has 360 degree continuous rotation. The jib plus length is 2.44 metres or 8 foot. The horizontal motion of the jib is 125 degrees when working or 210 degrees when stowed. The maximum wind speed of the machine is 28 miles per hour or 12.5 meters per second. The maximum manual force on the machine is 400 newtons. The maximum tyre load on the machine is 10,750 kilograms, but please ensure that you refer to the operator's manual and serial plate on the machine for the correct loads. The overall width of the machine with the axles retracted is 2.49 metres or 8 foot 2 inches. The overall width of the machine with the axles extended is 3.8 metres or 12 foot 6 inches. The stowed height of the machine is 3.05 metres or 10 foot. The stowed length of the machine when in the transport mode is 11.46 metres or 37 foot 7 inches. The stowed length in working mode is 14.48 metres or 47 foot 6 inches. Maximum wheelbase of the machine is 3.81 metres or 12 foot 6 inches. Maximum travel grade with the boom in the stowed position, known as gradability, is 45%. The maximum travel grade with the boom in the stowed position, side slope, is 5 degrees. Number 1. Front drive and steer wheels. 2. Rear drive and steer wheels. 3. Tower lift cylinder. 4. Ground console. 5. Tower base boom section. 6. Tower mid boom section. 7. Tower fly boom section. 8. Tower boom assembly. 9. Main lift cylinder. 10. Main base boom section. 11. Main boom fly section. 12. Main boom assembly. 13. Jib. 14. Platform. 15. Platform console. Before using your aerial platform, ensure that you carry out a pre-start inspection in accordance with the information located in the operator's manual. If you do find a fault, isolate, tag and report the machine. Do not attempt any repairs to the machine. Make sure the copy of the operation and safety manual is located in the black box and that it is legible. Carry out your pre-use check, ensuring that the machine's thorough examination is in date in relation to the serial number located on the chassis. This should include checking the machine for cleanliness, looking for any leaks, any foreign objects, structure, inspecting the machine for dents, damaged welds, metal cracks. Decals. Check over cleanliness and legibility. Make sure none of the decals are missing and make sure that they are legible, ensuring that the battery is in good condition, secured. Before checking any batteries, ensure that you are wearing the correct personal protective equipment. Make sure you've got sufficient fuel. This will be indicated on your control panel. Engine oil, hydraulic oil, accessories or attachments. Check the condition of wheels, wheel nuts. Check the condition of welds to ensure that there is no damage or cracks on welds. Hydraulic ramping. Your machine may have hydraulic ramping built into it by design. This means that the machine may not stop immediately when a controller is released. Ground control station. Number 1, indicator panel. 2, main boom telescope. 3, tower boom lift. 4, swing or rotate. 5, main boom lift. 6, jib lift. 7, platform leveling override. 8, platform rotate. 9, jib swing. 10, platform ground key select switch. 11, hour meter. 12, power red emergency stop. 13, up for engine start, down for auxiliary power and function enable. Ground control indicator panel. The ground control indicator panel uses different shaped symbols to alert the operator to different types of operational situations that can arise. Hexagon indicates a potentially hazardous situation, which if not corrected could result in serious injury or death. This indicator will be red. Triangle indicates an abnormal operating condition, which if not corrected may result in machine interruption or damage. This indicator will be yellow. Square indicates important information regarding the operating conditions. This indicator will be green, with the exception of the capacity indicator, which will be green or yellow depending upon platform position. Number 1, battery charging. 2, low engine oil pressure. 3, high engine coolant temperature. 4, high engine oil temperature. 5, glow plug indicator. 6, axles set. 7, platform capacity. 8, platform overload. 9, boom control system warning. Boom control system warning indicator. This indicates that the platform is outside the operating area and the operation of certain boom functions may be disabled. Attempts to use the disable functions cause the indicator to flash and an alarm to sound. Immediately return the platform to the ground. If the indicator remains lit, a boom control system fault or failure has been detected. If a failure has been discovered, immediately isolate, tag and remove the machine from service. Platform control console. Number 1, power and red emergency stop. 2, engine start and auxiliary power. 3, capacity select. 4, drive orientation override. 5, drive and steer controller. 6, main boom telescope. 7, lights if fitted. 8, jib lift and lower. 9, soft touch override. 10, jib swing. 11, tower boom lift and lower. 12, soft touch indicator. 13, platform rotate. 14, jib stow override. 15, function speed control. 16, main lift and swing control. 17, drive speed torque select. 18, steer select. 3 modes: 2-wheel steer, 4-wheel steer, crab steer. 19, platform level override. 20, axle extend and retract. 21, horn. 22, indicator panel. Platform control indicator panel. Number 1, level system fault indicator. Number 2, AC generator. 3, platform overload indicator. 4, platform capacity indicator. 5, tilt alarm warning light. 6, glow plug wait to start indicator. 7, foot switch enable indicator. 8, fuel level indicator. 9, creep speed indicator. 10, system distress indicator. 11, drive orientation indicator. 12, axle set indicator. 13, boom control system warning indicator. Envelope control system. The envelope control system is the primary means of controlling the working positions of the tower and main boom within the stability and structural requirements of the machine. The main boom must be controlled in a maximum angle and minimum angle to avoid entering a position that could compromise the backward stability and avoid main boom to power boom interference. The tower boom must be controlled by permitting only specific combinations of tower length and tower angle to avoid entering a position that could compromise forward and backwards stability. Recognised failures within this system will result in control by the electrical retrieval system, reduced function speeds, and BCS warning light illumination. Tower path control system. The tower path control system uses the envelope control sensors to enhance the control of the tower boom for increased user efficiency and is used as an integral part of the envelope control system. Both the ground and the platform control panels use one function switch to control the tower. User commands for the tower lift up or tower lift down causes the control system to automatically introduce the correct combination of tower telescope and tower lift for the tower boom to follow a pre-described path or trajectory of the tower nose. Automatic main boom control systems. During combined tower lift and main lift functions, the control system will maintain the tower lift speed and automatically vary the maximum main lift command as needed to compensate for the movement of the tower. The interaction of the main boom and the tower boom is slightly different when the main boom is above or below 60 degrees relative to gravity. So main boom below 60 degrees. During tower lift up or down with the main boom below 60 degrees, the control system will maintain the angle of the main boom above 60 degrees. During tower lift down with the main boom initially above 60 degrees, the control system will lower the main boom to approximately 60 degrees before starting tower movement. Tower lift up with the main boom above 60 degrees. During tower lift up with the main boom already above 60 degrees, the control system will delay automatic compensation of the main boom angle during tower lift until the main boom reaches approximately 60 degrees. Slowdown system. The control system uses the envelope control sensors to automatically slow down the tower lift up and tower lift down at the top of the tower path, and to automatically slow down main lift up and main lift down as the minimum and maximum angles of the working envelope are approached. The control system indicates to the operator this slowdown by flashing the creep light on the platform display. This applies to both platform and ground controls, however no indication is made on the ground control panel. Controlled angle. The controlled boom angle system minimises the interaction of swing and drive functions with the envelope edges. This interaction is due to two factors. First, the envelope is controlled relative to gravity, regardless of the ground slope, and second, the turntable boom mounting is affected by swing and drive functions when the ground slope varies. The controlled boom angle system automatically activates either the tower or main boom lift up or down during swing and drive commands to maintain a constant boom angle relative to gravity. Position of least forward stability. Machine will tip over in the direction of the arrows if overloaded or operated on an out of level surface. Position of least backward stability. Machine will tip over in the direction of the arrow if overloaded or operated on an out of level surface. Position of least backward stability. Machine will tip over in the direction of the arrow if overloaded or operated on an out of level surface. Capacity select. The boom control system allows the operator to select operation 230 kg and 450 kg. The operator selects the desired capacity restriction by positioning the capacity select switch on the platform console. The capacity indicator shows the capacity selected and both the capacity lights will flash and an alarm sound if the platform is out of the selected capacity range. Procedure for extending the axles. Extending the axles. This procedure must be carried out before any boom function checks can be carried out. To extend the axles, this must be done whilst driving forwards and backwards. Do not stand still and extend the axles as this will cause damage to the machine. Use the drive control lever to drive forwards and backwards, and at the same time press and hold the axle extend and retract button. The axles will now begin to extend. The light on the indicator panel will flash. When the axles are fully extended, the light on the indicator panel will remain on. To retract the axles, again drive forwards and backwards, and at the same time hold the axle extend and retract button. Again, the indicator light will flash. When the axles are fully retracted, the light will go out. Please note that the axles will not retract unless the booms are in the fully stowed position. Put the key into the key position and turn the key down to ground controls. Pull out the red emergency stop. You will see that the indicator panel lights will flash. Now start the engine using the engine start switch. Allow the engine to warm up. To test the emergency stop, push in the red emergency stop. The engine should now stop and all lights should go out. Now restart the engine. To test the function enable switch, do not hold the function enable switch, but now attempt to operate any of the main boom, tower boom, swing, jib or rotate. As you are not holding the function enable, no boom or platform controls should work. Now hold down the function enable switch and operate each boom function to make sure that the machine operates correctly. With the platform in the stowed position, axles retracted, check that the boom telescope and lift up functions are disabled. Attempt to lift the boom up. The boom should not lift more than 15 degrees above the horizontal. Turn the key to the platform and pull out the emergency stop from the ground control panel. Climb into the platform, ensure that you connect your carabiner to the anchorage point located in the platform. And extend all axles fully using the axle extend procedure. Once the axles are fully extended, turn off the machine and climb out of the platform and return to the ground control panel. Put the key into the key position and turn the key down to ground controls. Pull out the red emergency stop. You will see that the indicator panel lights will flash. Now start the engine using the engine start switch. Allow the engine to warm up. Holding down the function enable switch, now operate the tower boom lift. The tower boom lift should now lift and lower. Now using the main boom, raise the boom up into the air and lower. Main boom telescope the boom out and in. Using the jib rotate the jib. Using the platform leveling override switch, lift the platform up and down. Using the platform rotate switch, rotate the platform left and right. Using the main swing or rotate of the turntable, rotate the turntable. Testing the ground emergency auxiliary lowering. With the boom of the platform in the elevated position, stop the engine by pushing in the red emergency stop. Now pull out the red emergency stop. Do not restart the engine. Now hold the auxiliary power button down and operate each boom and platform function to lower the machine to ground. Auxiliary power only works if there is no engine oil pressure and is disabled if the engine is running. Please note that functions will operate at a slower than normal rate because of the reduced hydraulic flow. Climb to the platform and ensure that you connect your carabiner to the anchorage point located in the platform. Now pull out the red emergency stop. You will see now that the indicator panel located in the centre of the control panel lights will flash. Now using the engine start switch, start the engine. Test the horn by pushing the horn button. To check the functionality of the emergency stop, push in the red emergency stop button. The engine should now turn off. Now pull out the emergency stop and restart the engine. Your machine is equipped with a function enable foot switch. This is located in the platform at the base. Do not put your foot on the foot switch. Now try and attempt to operate any boom platform control. As your foot is not on the foot switch, no platform functions should work. Put your foot on the foot switch and now carry out a full systematic check of the machine and operate each boom function to make sure that the machine operates correctly. When the boom is swung over the rear tyres or further in either direction, the drive orientation indicator will illuminate when the drive function is selected. Push and release the switch and within 3 seconds move the drive or steer control to activate drive or steer. Before driving, locate the black and white orientation arrows on both the chassis and the platform controls. Move the drive controls in a direction matching the directional arrows. Now, to operate the drive joystick, pull up the locking ring below the handle. The drive control levers are spring loaded and will automatically return to the neutral off position when released. Put your foot on the foot switch and now cycle through all platform controls to make sure that all controls work according to decals. Push forward on the main lift and swing controller to lift the main boom. To rotate left or right, use the swing controller in the left or right direction. Lift the tower boom by pushing forward the tower boom lift switch. The tower boom will elevate. Once in the elevated position, it will then extend. Test the main boom telescope by telescoping out and telescoping in. Test the jib lift by lifting up and lowering down. Steering. There are 3 modes of steering: front wheel steer, all wheel steer. All wheel steer gives you the capability to manoeuvre in tight confines, crab steer. The front axles will oscillate when the boom is in the transport position. Ensure the axles retracted and the boom is fully retracted, lowered and centred between the rear wheels prior to beginning lockout test. Place a 6-inch high block in front of the front left wheel. Climb into the platform and start the engine. Place the drive control lever to the forward position and carefully drive the machine up onto the block until the front left wheel is on top of the block. Carefully extend the boom just enough to get it out of the transport position. With boom in this position, place drive control lever into reverse and drive the machine carefully off the block and ramp. Have an assistant check to see that the left front or right rear wheels have remained elevated in position off the ground. Carefully return the boom to the transport position. When the boom reaches the transport position, carefully activate the drive to release the cylinder. The lockout cylinders should release and allow the wheel to rest on the ground. Now repeat the procedure on the right hand wheel. Platform emergency auxiliary lowering. To test the emergency lowering, pull out the red emergency stop button, but do not restart the machine. Put your foot on the foot switch and holding the auxiliary power switch down, now operate the main lift, the tower boom lift, the jib, platform rotate to ensure that the machine comes down under auxiliary emergency power. The SkyGuard system is designed as an enhanced control panel protection. When activated, the system stops the functions in use at the time of the activation and also activates the horn. In some cases, the function in use at the time of activation will also be momentarily reversed. If equipped, an optional flashing strobe light will also be activated. The system activates when the sensor bar in the platform experiences a force of approximately 22.7 kilograms or 50 pounds. Excessive force will shear the sensor bar mounting blocks. The SkyGuard override switch is located on the platform control console. Pressing and holding the switch will allow the function stopped by the SkyGuard system to be operated again. When pressure is removed from the sensor bar, functions can be resumed by removing your foot from the foot switch and putting it back on. This will reactivate the controls. The SkyGuard system does not affect machine functions when operating from the ground control station.